I want to start talking about ranking the top 5 teams. I see a lot of different rankings out there for the top 5 teams in the league. And I'm not mad at any of them because it's a lot of good teams out there. And there's a lot of people that are going to be left out. And there's a lot of people you got to put at one. But I want us to rank the top 5 NBA teams in the league today. We're going to start off from 1 and we're going to go down. Number 1, I still think Boston's the best team in the league. I just do. Listen, I know the Cavs are tough as hell, and I'm not mad when people put them number 1. But that duo of Tatum and Jaylen Brown and the rest of those guys, when you bring in Porzingis, Derek Brown, freaking Pritchard off the bench.
Right.
You don't have a number 1?
No. Who, Boston? No, I have Boston number 1.
No.
You don't. Who's number 1 for
Cleveland.
You think Cleveland number 1?
I think Boston's the deepest team in the league.
They are the deepest team, but
And
Cleveland
the best player in both series is Jason Tatum.
obviously, because Cleveland is so much better.
Now, I think Donovan Mitchell can outplay him in a playoff series. In my heart of hearts, I
And that don't
truly
matter,
believe
though.
that. And it might not matter. That's
what I'm
the
trying to
issue.
say,
It might not
But in a
matter.
playoff series, you're taking Tatum over Donovan Mitchell?
Depends on the team. On that Cleveland team, no. But on this Boston team, yeah. Depends on the team that have around me, bro. It's a game of matchups.
I don't know if it's
Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum are all-time greats for me to be like, it's clearly
course
one.
not.
Yeah.
Of
You know what I
course
mean?
not.
Like,
Of course
it
not.
depends on
And
the
because it's not like
Donovan Mitchell wins that championship last year.
I've
Yeah,
seen
and it's
truly
also
believe that.
because we haven't seen like a stretch from Donovan Mitchell where we're like, yeah, that like he needs
Right.
he still needs to have his like
The season he's having this year is more impressive than what Tatum's probably ever
Yeah.
done as a
Ever.
season. But
they have
I
three.
had to see it. And him and the D-Book thing is done. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
It's
fine.
gone. It's
They
over.
have a
D-Book had his
3-game,
time.
11-win streak.
He's 29.
but no, he took his team to a championship before.
29.
You know,
His team was great.
they played differently in my eyes. And
Do they though?
I
But
love
do,
D-Book, bro.
Do they though?
Right now,
D-Book's
Mitchell's
a
better.
loser, bro.
Hey,
Nah, not him as a again. When I always say this on the pod, like as a basketball player, a career, it's a losing career. Like he's a
yeah,
loser.
He needs to get the fuck out of Phoenix. I'm just being honest.
And I think guys need to get up off of D-Book because, feel the truth, like he's the common denominator of shit.
I know, but bro,
on that franchise. True.
that guy every year you go look at him, he's like averaging. He's
But that doesn't mean he so's De'Aaron Fox. At some point, you need to win. De'Aaron
Well,
Fox
he
has been
almost
averaging
won.
25
I mean,
for 5
he
years.
did take his team
almost
to a
won, Eddie.
championship though.
Almost.
And you ran into Giannis.
Almost. Go look what he did in that game 7.
But still, though, I mean,
In that game 6. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
mean-
going Boston number 1. Number
right,
that's
2,
fine.
number 2.
I'm going the Lakers.
I'm not putting the Lakers over. I'm not putting the Lakers over. You're putting the Lakers over the Thunder and the Cavs today.
Yes.
We're gonna have a different list.
Yes.
Hetty.
We're gonna have
Yes.
a huge different list.
Absolutely.
Bro. If we're gonna put, I'll give it to you for Boston number 1. But I'm putting Cleveland number 2.
Yeah, Cleveland
I'm
has
going LA number 2.
No, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy.
take the
Eddie.
fandom out of you.
I'm going LA number 2.
Hetty.
I'm going with
How are the
by
Lakers-
far the best duo in
Listen,
the NBA.
look at the hoodie I'm wearing. It's freaking
Yeah.
Luca, but
Yeah,
it's not about. Okay, the duo is the best duo in the league,
by far.
but we're talking about a team.
Yeah, when do teams ever beat great duos?
I understand that, bro, but you're.
Do you
gonna
think
say-
OKC beats LA in a playoff series?
No, but I'm not like.
So why are you defending Cleveland to the brim like that? It's the same team. Them and OKC match up very well with each other.
Because I think Cleveland's.
They're
better.
they're the Western Conference Cleveland Cavaliers though. That's exactly what they are.
Because I think Cleveland's better than the Thunder, though.
Oh, I don't disagree with you, but I'm saying they're the Western Conference.
Are they though?
Yes, they damn near identical
Petty,
record.
but-
They have 2 great wing players and some size.
Hetty, but we can't sit
They're the
here
Cavs.
and say the Lakers are.
They better. OKC can shoot the shit out of that ball.
Hetty, but we
Cleveland,
can't
my
sit
brother.
here and it's a team that's gone on like 2-15.
Three
My
game,
issue
11 win
that's
streaks.
amazing, and if you recall, before the
I
on the
know
podcast
you
before
did.
the season started, I said Cleveland was going to be really fucking dangerous
sure
this year.
did.
My issue with Cleveland and LA is that LA has not one but 2 guys that can control the tempo and can control the pace of a game. Cleveland
Has one.
in the regular season doesn't have a single one.
Mitchell.
Neither guy can control the pace and tempo of a game. Cleveland is in a and credit to them. They haven't needed that because they're blowing teams out. They're like Cleveland consistently. You look on your TV, they're up 30.
Yeah.
They don't really need to do that. You're not going to beat teams by 30 in the playoffs. You're going to need some guys that control pace, that control tempo, that control the atmosphere of a game. And I think JJ Redick is going to outcoach Kenny Atkinson circles around him.
Maybe.
So that's why I think the 2 best players and the best coach are on one side. Typically, that's a recipe for being a team better than another team, even if the other team is deeper with role players. Our 3rd best player is better than their 3rd best player.
You think
Our
Reeves is
first
better
two
than
best
Mobley?
players.
You like Reeves better than
Mobley?
Garland?
Garland or Mobley?
No, Mobley. We're talking
yeah.
Mobley.
Garland's number 2.
think
He's not
Reeves-
better than Mobley, but like
He's
I don't
not-
know. It
he's-
depends on the team I have. Mobley's great. Don't get me- but like
come on, Eddie.
Ali, again, he's not this all-time great.
But he's not.
where he's
so AR
clearly
isn't
better.
either.
I mean,
AR
Aaron
isn't
gives you
either.
20 and
I mean, man, it's
so
a
does
lot.
Mobley, brother. What are you? Like,
No,
bro,
Mobley's not giving me 22, 6, and 6, bro.
But he's giving me 18, 13, and
He
like
is.
three
It's-
threes, 4 threes. What's wrong?
If he's better, it's
But
slightly
they're
better.
not-
But
they're
the
not
point that I'm
like-
trying to say is I'll take that 3 over that 3. Is the point that I'm trying to
Okay.
make.
Listen,
Okay.
Yes, but and then I got the best coach, the better coach in that series to me.
Okay, but after
in
that,
full disclosure,
all
I
Cleveland.
can't.
Is it?
After that, it's all Cleveland.
Is it all Cleveland? Are you sure it's all
they
Cleveland,
have
bro?
a better bench than us, man. They have a
Are
better
you
bench.
sure, bro?
They
Benches don't win NBA
Okay, but
championships.
their role
I'm
players,
sorry,
their role
bench,
players do.
benches don't win NBA championships. All-time greats win NBA championships.
You want-
All-time greats win NBA
Okay.
championships.
Cool.
They do, bro. They just do, bro.
If
I'm
you want
sorry.
my list, bro, I had my list when I wrote it out. I had the Celtics number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Cavs number 2. I have the Thunder. I have the Lakers, and then the pick between Denver and the Knicks at number 5. That was kind of how I had my list put together.
I don't think Knicks should be in there. Knicks are
Yeah, no, Knicks are
washed.
not.
Knicks
Yeah.
are fried.
They're Boston,
But I don't-
Cleveland,
yeah.
Lakers, Thunder,
Denver.
probably the Bucks.
No, Denver. You'd have to put Denver in there
Yeah.
right now. You have to get.
I mean,
them.
but you got to realize, like Denver and the Knicks, like have comparable records.
It's not about the record.
And-
It's if you see how New York started versus how Denver started.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
The last 30 games, and New York can't
we-
beat good teams.
I think
They can't beat good
and I
teams
think
at
both of them
all.
are. I think
They
both of
can't.
them are not going to be kind of like non-factors.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think
I'm
Denver.
not worried about
Can we
Denver
put
in
a,
a playoff
I'm
series.
gonna do this there too. Can I put an honorable mention?
Sure.
Last 6, Detroit.
No,
You don't know what the what the term honorable mention means.
I can't put the Detroit.
I'm surprised you guys are so low on the Lakers, bro. Wallah,
I'm not.
I'm
No,
very
no, no,
shocked.
bro.
They're,
They're
they're the second seed in the Western Conference.
Okay.
Heady,
And then the first seed in the Western Conference,
I think
and
that
the
team's
first
going to be in the
two
championship.
have better records.
The
than
Lakers are better than OKC, bro. To me,
Heady, here's what I'll say about this.
them. Okay.
I'm cool.
Okay.
if I'm the Lakers, I'd rather play the Bucks. I'd rather play the Thunder than the Bucks in the NBA playoffs. If I'm the Lakers, if I'm this Lakers team,
In a
No.
playoff
yes,
series, yeah.
yes,
In a playoff series,
Yes.
yeah.
Bro, the Thunder
Yes.
are so much younger, so much faster. So
And
much better.
Jackson Hayes has nothing for Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he might have something for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Listen, I'm not. Low.
Bro, it's not the best 2 in the league. It's the best 3 in the league. There's not a team that has a better top 3 in the league. Maybe outside of Boston, maybe, bro. And
Yeah.
Porzingis, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum. But after that, no,
I
bro.
love this AR love,
It's,
baby.
it's the best 3 in the league. The 3 is there's a bucket of shit between 2 and 3. But
Well, because it's
we're
not
gonna,
LeBron. you know,
we're gonna
so-
do 3.
And you have to put 3. I say, who you gonna put? Rui?
But then you have Rui, who's your
Hey.
4th best guy, who's
Hey,
averaging
listen, Are we actually
16.
convinced the AR is better than Rui?
Yes, I am. But also, but I'm saying like your 4th best guy is a guy who
I
will
get
give you 20.
I get it.
Legitimately 20 on some nights and
all
play
different
great
type, and all
defense.
different type of roles too,
And play great defense.
and different roles.
And Gabe Vincent is coming into
I'm
his
ball.
own.
I'm ball.
I don't know, bro.
I'm
I don't
ball.
know. Like
I'm
to
ball.
me,
I'm ball.
Oh,
Hey,
you can never say I'm on the Lakers.
Hey,
If
out
we're
of
saying-
respect and out of just like the records, I'm gonna put them at
it's not
4.
respect, it's history. It's just historically speaking, all-time greats win more than deep teams do. Bro.
So what's your
They
list
just
then?
do, bro.
So what's
yes,
your list?
Every time.
Yeah,
Every
Denver?
time. Denver's won 1, bro. And they have an all-time great. They're not this deep team. They have an all-time great.
They were the deepest team in the league that year, though.
Were they?
Eddie?
Were they, bro?
Eddie?
But
come
were
on,
they,
bro.
though?
We talked about that. What do you mean? Yeah, they
Boston
were.
was
Both of
deeper than them.
Yeah, by far.
Boston was deeper
Okay.
than them, bro.
I'm talking
Boston
about
was
that
deeper
year,
than them.
We
They-
gotta-
that year, they were
we
deeper
gotta
than
think
them. They were
the
hurt.
Denver team. Me and him talk about this a lot with Giannis.
And I hate that fucking Denver.
No, they were a deep team.
No,
I'm
they
not saying they
were,
weren't
but
a deep team,
I'm
but
very happy that Giannis got his championship when he did, and that when Giannis and then when the Joker got his championship when he did.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many opportunities
They were
especially
gonna have.
that they're gonna have. I'm just not gonna lie.
But think about the last like 15 years. Who's won championships? There's been Steph, LeBron, Kobe, Giannis, Joker, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant.
All the best players. in the
Deep
league.
teams don't win championships, bro. They're always a cute regular season story, and they're always scary in the playoffs. They're always scary enough to put you on edge.
You're considering.
You know who
Kawhi?
was a really deep team for a long time? The Raptors. The Toronto Raptors. People laugh at it now. They're a really deep team
What
for
year?
a long time. Every year LeBron
Yeah,
played them.
yeah.
Every year LeBron played them. They were a
LeBron
deep
clapped
team.
them. Yeah, I know.
Those Indiana Pacers teams were
They're very
deep teams,
deep,
bro.
you're right.
They were very deep
You're
teams.
right, you're right.
Every year, there's a very deep team, and then they lose to an all-time great. Almost every year.
You want the
Except
truth?
almost
You
every
want the
year,
truth, bro?
Well, except last year.
But no, not except last year.
mean, Luka's
because they were a
all-time
deep
great.
team. But okay, are we sure Tatum isn't going to be an all-time great? Because he's going to be an all-time great, bro.
If he keeps on his route. How about this?
Kawhi's an all-time great.
Yes.
Yeah, in his prime, absolutely, bro.
He
in
has
his,
2 Finals MVPs, brother.
Kawhi Leonard is better than Scottie Pippen, isn't he? In his prime, yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
You know what's crazy that you bring this up?
A guy who was averaging 30 and was the best defender in the league and led his team to an NBA championship against Steph Curry and the Dynasty Warriors. Yes,
if
bro.
He wasn't a bag of knees.
Yes,
we'd
bro.
You know
No,
what's
I feel
crazy
about those.
about the Thunder thing? As a Lakers fan, I'm more scared of Denver than I am of the Thunder. I'm just being honest with you because
So put LA over the Thunder then.
I'm talking about as a team right now. I think the Thunder are a better team.
Who do you think wins the series?
I think the Lakers are going to the
So
championship.
put the
bro.
Lakers over the Thunder,
Yeah,
bro.
but he's
Join
saying that
me.
because that's
Join me.
majority
But
love.
that's- but that's a
No,
better
no,
team.
no. It's actually not love.
Hey,
But
But if you
most
think
of it
one
is
team is going to beat the other, then that's
no,
a better
but-
team.
No, Swade, I'm willing to tell you when I didn't think the AD Lakers were going to make it to the
But
championship.
we're talking
this year.
about like right now through 60 games, like right now.
Yeah, I think the Thunder are better.
This
today.
is why people are disrespecting LeBron because he's four. No, but listen to me for 2 seconds. Let me just do this real quick.
Go.
This is why people are disrespecting LeBron because they're looking at him as he's 40 and this is cute. And we've seen LeBron at 40-ish for the last 2-3 years, and they were losing. They were playing losing basketball. And it just people got into the mindset of, oh, LeBron's putting up good numbers on a losing team, and he's 40, but it's okay. He's 40. We're not expecting him to win. He's averaging 28, 8, and 8.
elite defense.
And they were in the second best. They were the second best team in the West, damn near, arguably. And then they added Luka Doncic.
Yeah,
They added Luka Doncic.
yeah.
The second best team in the West added a top 3 or 4 player in the league in his prime. I'm not crazy for thinking that's the second best team in the league, bro. I'm not crazy. Wallah, I'm not.
No, you're not.
You might be talking me into it.
I'm serious, bro. Like, if I walk in any playoff series against any team in the league outside of maybe Boston, and even that's iffy, I have the best 3 players on the court
Yeah.
against all these teams. And what I have is someone who's proving me wrong day by day now. I have arguably the best coach in the league, bro. Arguably the best coach in the league.
JJ's playing.
There's not a lot of guys that can have their team be the best defensive team in the league in the last 30 games with no center.
I'm sold.
With no center.
Yeah.
And their offense, like everybody was like, oh, how does it work with LeBron and Luka? It works.
Well,
Fluid.
it was-
It works better than Kyrie and LeBron did. It's more fluid than LeBron and Kyrie.
100% it is though.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Because it's the 2 smartest basketball players on the planet on the same team.
Because Luka, I did not know Luka was a passer like that.
Yo, that's why he was so great.
You know
bro.
what's so crazy is you would think a guy that averages fucking 13 assists. I didn't know it was.
And he's a great rebounder.
Surprise, fucking surprise. You added the 2 smartest players in the NBA
I'm
on the
sold.
same team.
You're-
I don't
You-
mind putting. No, I don't
you
mind.
so-
putting
so-
I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's just
Putting
the
on
tale
the
of
What's
the
your
three.
list then?
Mine, I'm going Boston.
Yeah.
Number
Because
one.
everything that I said for Boston, I could say for LA. Their 3 is crazy. They got an all-time great. Maybe 2 one day. Jalen Brown's 27. Who knows where his career goes? So they got that. So I'm going Boston. I'm going LA. Right after that, I'm going Cleveland. I'm going OKC, and then I'm going Denver. I'm going OKC. I'm going Denver. And in a series with OKC and Denver, I'm taking Denver.
Whoa.
Yeah, well,
Why?
because there's all-time great.
They have all-time great as well.
No, they don't. Not yet. Not yet.
I watched. Listen,
Not
I
yet,
watched-
bro.
Petty, I just
Not yet,
watched.
bro.
Shea's winning MVP this year.
Yeah.
I understand that,
Shea or
but he's
Shai?
not a better
I'm saying
basketball. But he's
Shea's
You
more
like that?
cool.
but he's not a better basketball player than
No, he's not a better
than
basketball
Jokic.
player. He's not a better
Man, you
basketball
know how I feel
player.
about Jokic. Leave me alone, man.
And I mean that team has some size. The good thing with OKC is they bully people. You're not going to bully Denver.
So you want to know what it
You're not
is?
bullying
Yeah, but
Denver,
Denver's
bro.
not bullying OKC either.
Oh, when you have Jokic, you can bully any team in the league, bro.
I watched. Listen,
Being
I
truthful, bro.
I watched.
Don't
Denver.
take regular season.
I
with a grain
know,
of salt,
but
bro.
Hedy, I'm so low.
Take
on
it with a grain
the
of salt.
surrounding core around Joker.
It's hard to win an NBA championship when your third best player is Chet Holmgren.
Listen, that's
No,
going
it's
to be an
hard.
interesting.
It's hard.
That's
It's
going to
very
be.
hard.
It's going to
It's
be.
very hard.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's
You're
hard.
right. You're right.
You know, like we always fall into this trap. Every year there's a team that goes on a tear in the regular season. And I know OKC was there last year, but they should have won that last year. But why'd they lose?
Because they're too young. They weren't. They
I
weren't.
mean, they're only a year older
no,
now.
but yeah, I know.
They ran into all-time great.
They're into Luka.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I
And
know.
that Luka ain't better than
But
this.
Hedy, I've been on.
Jokic.
I've been on that shit.
And
though.
that Denver team, that Dallas team ain't better than this Denver team. Still. Like that Dallas team wasn't. They were the 5th, 6th seed, guys. Let's remember.
Yeah.
They weren't like world beaters, bro. They just had all-time great who was on a run.
Yeah, but
And I
Denver-
think Jokic is kind of, taking a shit in the playoffs the last 2 years, and I think he's going to recover this year. And I think he's going to be Jokic.
I don't know if
and
he's
I think
taking
it's
a
going to
shit.
be. He
He was having a triple double.
But that doesn't matter. Guys like that are always
With
going to average a
L's,
triple double.
bro.
But
Got
yeah,
bounced
like
in the second round.
they're not controlling the game as much as they should.
They got
they're
bounced
not.
by a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, it was a tough outing for Jokic
Yeah.
last year.
Even though it was game 7.
I
it's like,
listen.
gave
I
him the
think the
work.
Thunder have a better chance this
God,
year.
that was crazy.
I don't know if I don't. I wouldn't be shocked if they beat Denver, but in a series against the Lakers,
I'm going to become the
How
Thunder
do you feel about
hater.
the Bucks?
Also, I don't think mid-ranges win the championship in
they
this league
don't.
either.
Yeah.
Shai is an amazing player. Shai is great. He's by far
He's a
the
bit
MVP of
overrated,
this
that's
league.
all it is.
He's amazing, and he's not overrated at all to me. I think he's perfectly rated. I think he's
Best player in the
arguably the
league.
second or third best player in the NBA. This is more of a slight on OKC than it is on Shai.
Yeah.
But Shai doesn't help if we're mid-ranges don't win NBA
Yeah,
championships.
they don't.
So my problem.
Not in this league. They did in 09.
My
Yeah,
problem.
Not in this league.
My problem with OKC is that they surround a Shy with a very strong defensive team. They're not a very offensive-oriented team.
No, they're not.
You flip that with Denver, they surrounded Joker with very, very strong
Role players.
Offensive
players.
players. Who can
and
guard?
but
who can
defensively,
defend?
they're trash this year, right?
Aaron Gordon can defend.
Yeah, like Aaron Gordon.
Porter
But
Jr. when he's locked
their
in. can defend.
their defense went to shit this year.
Yeah, they did.
So in a playoff series, when I need a bucket, no one guy ever beats another good team. Like Shai by himself isn't going to beat the Lakers. Shai by himself isn't going to beat Denver. I know for damn sure it's not going to be against the Lakers because Lakers are good defensively. And I don't know if J-Dub is that guy to punish us over.
I think
and
J-Dub is that guy. I don't think the third guy and on are those guys, though.
Are they the best, the greatest defensive team in the NBA right now?
Who, the Lakers?
No, the Thunder.
Oh, it's the Lakers, my baby. For the last 20 games, it's
Think you
been
really?
that. Oh, the
for the
numbers.
last 20
As a
games.
The
team?
numbers say it's been the
As
Lakers.
as a full team,
This year, it's the Thunder. I think are number one.
The Thunder are number one in the. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm walking the playoff series and Isaiah Joe is your fourth, fifth best player. I'm not worried.
I get it.
I'm sorry,
I get
bro.
it.
Like
I get it.
I'm not trying to be
Did
disrespectful.
you watch? But I watched.
like Lou
I watched
Dort
that
can't be
Cup
your
game.
fourth best player,
I
or
watched
third
that
best
Finals
player.
Cup game.
Can Lou Dort be your third best player in an
he
NBA?
cannot.
But Hetty,
NBA championship?
Hetty, I've been on that Thunder shit for a while.
I think they'll make it to the West Conference Finals or the second. I think
they'll
West
make
Conference Finals is they'll
They'll
get
make
there
it.
somehow, some way. They'll figure
With
out
the
a way.
Lakers.
If they play Denver, they'll lose. If they play the Lakers, they'll lose.
it'd be interesting.
So that's what I think.
I don't mind it.
So I wanna
mind
move
putting,
in.
I
I
don't
think-
mind putting on my
So
three.
I go again. Boston, Lakers, Cavs, Denver, OKC.
Where do you go?
After hearing this, Boston, Cleveland, Lakers, OKC, Denver.
I'm good with
I
that. though.
turned one of them.
I'm good with that.
I switched one of them.
I still think.
What do you got? You
I
still got Lakers
I
fifth?
still think Cleveland.
I didn't
is-
have Lakers fifth.
Disrespect.
You had them fourth.
Disrespectful.
You had 'em
You
fourth.
listen. You talk. I'll go. Celtics, Lakers, Cavs, Thunder, and Denver /
We
Thunder.
winning the chip.
I mean, I
You,
have
you
them
don't
We
gotta,
winning the
hey,
chip.
You don't
I
gotta
have them won
convince
the
me.
finals.
Shooters. Hey, look at me. Shooters.
What? We are.
Shooters. Can
Bro,
like
I'm an
four.
honorary Lakers fan. bro.
Gabe
I know.
Vincent. One of the best two-way players.
Bully.
one of the best 3-and-D guys in the league.
Bergione's sticking your
Dorian
cookies.
Finney-Smith.
Taking your cookies.
Jackson Hayes at the rim.
Really? You got Jackson.
LeBron.
You pulled out Jackson.
Fucking James.
Little Luca.
Luca. Magic fucking Doncic.
Take out.
I don't want to hear it.
Take out Jackson.
Don't bring me Lou Dort.
All right,
Lou Dort.
listen.
Hey, Lou Dort can lock down Luca sometimes.
Hey,
He
let's-
plays him
My boy.
tough.
My
Let's
boy.
move-
I was just telling you about the cup game. They locked down Giannis.
He plays him tough.
Bro, they locked down Giannis.
No, they,
It's a regular
they're,
season
they're
game.
a
Let
great,
that team play Giannis in the
they're a
playoffs. see
great
what happens.
defensive team, bro.
Let him play him.